Good evening, viewers, and a warm welcome to Science News with me, Ruth Mwene, and our sign language interpreter is Wanjangere. To our news, KCB Group, in partnership with Science Media's assistALL app, kicked off day one of its disability mainstreaming program training today, focusing on building a more inclusive and accessible banking environment. The inaugural session, titled Understanding Disability, Human Rights and Accessibility, featured critical conversations on disability and inclusion. This initiative underscores the belief shared by both KCB Group and assistALL that true banking excellence starts with accessibility for all. The program aims to embed disability inclusion principles across the bank's operation, ensuring every customer and employee has equal access and opportunity. And President William Ruto on Wednesday attended the 2025 Nairobi International Trade Fair, organized by the Agricultural Society of Kenya and the Jamhuri Park Showground in Nairobi County. The event, which remains one of the Kenya's most prominent agricultural and commercial exhibitions, brought together stakeholders from across various sectors to showcase advancement in farming, agribusiness, and trade. During the trade fair, President Ruto officially laid the foundation stone for the China-Kenya International Commerce Center, a landmark development set to shape within the Jamhuri Showground.
Together, agriculture and trade are the twin engines that drive Kenya's inclusive growth and national development. The theme of this year's show, promoting climate-smart agriculture and trade initiatives for sustainable economic growth, could not be more timely. It reminds us that for Kenya to thrive, agriculture must not only feed our people, but also adapt to climate change, embrace sustainability, and leverage innovation. Hii mada pia inatufunza kwamba biashara ndiyo daraja kati ya uzalishaji na ustawi. Pasipo biashara nzuri, jasho la wakulima wetu haliwezi kuleta mapato, ajira ama ukuaji. Yet, ladies and gentlemen, the full potential of agriculture has for long been constrained by formidable changes and challenges. Prolonged droughts, sudden floods, and erratic rainfall have disrupted planting and harvesting cycles. Gharama ya pembejeo, kuanzia mbolea hadi mbegu na madawa za mimea, zimekuwa mzigo mkubwa kwa wakulima. Kugawanya vipande kwa mashamba, kuharibika kwa udongo na kutumika kwa unyunyizaji maji mashamba ni baadhi ya masuala ambayo yamegandamiza uzalishaji nchini. On the trade side, barriers on regional trade, high logistics cost, and global price volatility have weakened our competitiveness.
The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission voter registration drive is now on its third day, gaining momentum nationwide as political and community leaders intensify their push to get eligible citizens on the register. The effort is heightened in Wajir County, whose leaders recognize the critical need for high turnout due to the county's massive land area. They plan to amplify their mobilization efforts by actively utilizing mosques, churches, and other places of worship. This direct target approach is designed to ensure the registration message reaches every corner of the vast county, maximizing the enrollment of new voters.
People participate in this important endeavor and become consequential in our effort to be recognized as stakeholders in the national cake, that we must use our religious institutions, the mosques, the ulama, the imams, the teachers, the provincial administration, and also the personnel that they hire to mobilize our community so that our communities can register themselves.
Leo niko kwa IBC office nikijiwasilisha kukata kura ya 2027 Mungu akitujalia. So Wakenya wenzangu katika Kenya na wamimiza wakate kura. Haswa vijana nahimiza wakate kura. Kura ni haki yako.
The government does not recognize the specific salary increase being demanded by the striking university lecturers, according to the Cabinet Secretary Ogamba. The CS stated that the amount currently being sought by the university staff unions as part of the collective bargaining agreement dispute is not accepted by the government, deepening the impasse. This statement comes as the lecturers' strike enter its third week, with university staff unions firmly stating they will not resume to work until their demands regarding collective bargaining agreements are met. In a joint press briefing in Nairobi on Wednesday, University Academic Staff Union National Chairperson Grace Nyongesa confirmed that there are currently no negotiations underway with either university management or the government to resolve the protracted dispute.
This is the message to the whole country. 7.9 billion is non-negotiable. 7.9 billion is non-negotiable. The only thing remaining is payment.
Vice chancellors are now peddling lies. They are running away from facts. Get hold of the skunk and slay it. Don't run away into these threats, threatening our members all over the place. It is their right to be paid.
We shall never be divided. We shall never be divided.
And the Cabinet Secretary for Youth Affairs, the Creative Economy and Sports, Salim Vuria, on Tuesday visited Kitui County to inspect the progress of preparations at Ithokwe Stadium, the designated venue for this year's Mashujaa Day celebrations on October 20th. CS Mvuria expressed satisfaction with the pace of construction, announcing that 700 million Kenya shillings facility is now 90% complete. He stated that the stadium, which is being upgraded to seat 10,000 capacity people, will be officially handed over to the National Celebrations Committee on October 6th to commence final preparations for the national fete.
Immediately after Mashujaa Day, we will embark on other sports standards infrastructure. You know, right now here you don't see a tartan track. You see, but if we want to prepare this facility for other sports activities, we will come back, you know, to see the compliances in other kinds of sports and make it ready. So you don't have to worry.
And Siaya leaders and members of the public are demanding the immediate arrest of goons who violently attacked striking nurses and are calling for senior county security officials to be held accountable for allegedly orchestrating the assault. The condemnation follows an incident where a gang of identified men reportedly unleashed violence on the nurses, causing injuries. Leading the charge, Siaya Township Member of County Assembly MCA, Obiero Otare, along with officials from the Siaya Passenger Service Vehicles Union, called on the police to promptly arrest the perpetrators. Speaking outside the Siaya County Assembly, MCA Otare stressed that the county must not be allowed to degenerate into lawlessness.
say categorically as the area MCA and also as the member of Health Committee of Siaya County Assembly that what happened yesterday was unfair to our nurses and we have to condemn it. Demonstration is allowed in the Constitution and every person has a right to demonstrate. The nurses are doing the demonstration as their right, and we as the county government, it's our role to make sure that we invite them and see or hear what they are saying. So I just call upon any person that was engaged in that criminal activity that action should be taken against him. And we want to know categorically who sponsored the goons, and even the goons that did those things should actually be taken, action should be taken against them so that we can see what actually is happening. We cannot allow goons to manage Siaya County as a government. The government has the structures, and anything that concerns our staff must be actually defended in all the manners. And therefore, as area MCA, I have to condemn the action that happened yesterday. I just want to confirm to the public that the governor cannot be part of that illegal exercise. And I'm sure that in 1 day's time or 2 days' time, governor will come out and condemn the activity that happened yesterday concerning our nurses. We want the head of security to come out and clear and tell us what happened and how the goons were brought to the governor's place and give clearance how the goons accessed those rungus that they were using to beat our nurses. The nurses have the right to demonstrate as usual, and the demonstration of nurses is not happening only in Siaya. If you even hear what is happening in Kiambu, the nurses have been out of job for more than 120 days. So the nurses demonstration is their right, and we are called upon the nurses officials to come out so that we can engage. If they cannot engage with the executive, we as assembly are ready as the health committee so that we can hear their grievances and see the way forward how we can solve it. It's very unfortunate that our people cannot be treated because of the unrest from our nurses. We are ready as a county government, we are ready as the health committee to engage our nurses so that we can see how they can be helped. But the most important thing that I can say as the area MCA of town where all these things happen, those who did the beating or the chasing of our nurses action should be taken against them. And we are calling police to do investigation in 2 days' time so that we can hear or see what has taken place.
The fight against corruption at the devolved level has been bolstered, and the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission announced a new collaborative effort with county governments. The EACC has partnered with county administrations to establish dedicated committees focused on preventing the embezzlement of misuse of public funds. This proactive approach aims to build internal integrity systems and strengthen accountability mechanisms within the county government themselves, shifting the focus from investigation and prosecution to prevention.
Manake kuzuia kuna faida zaidi, manake katika county kuna miradi kadhaa, na vile governor ametueleza kuna ule mradi muhimu sana ambao anafanya mambo ya urbanization, ambapo ni mradi ambapo kutaenda rasilimali nyingi sana, na kwa hivyo prevention committee kama hizi zitasaidia sana, sababu mambo ya investigations na nini, hiyo ni mambo ya kufuata wakati mali imeenda, mradi umesimama, lakini ukizuia kuna faida kubwa zaidi. Kwa hivyo sasa kwenda mbele, sisi tunataka kupartner na county zote na kuzuia mambo ya ufisadi, na pia hata wananchi kusaidia kwa mambo ya kuzuia mambo ya ufisadi.
Tumekuwa na kikao hapa kuzungumzia haya yote na hatimaye kukubaliana ya kwamba tunahitaji kuweka ile kamati ya kuzuia ufisadi, ambayo ni jambo ambalo EACC wanajaribu kulichangamkia pa kaunti zote ili kuwe na ushirikiano mzuri kati ya EACC na counties.
The deputy party leader of the DCP party, Cleopas Malala, has strongly refuted and condemned claims suggesting that his party leader, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, is secretly collaborating with President William Ruto. The allegations were made by Jubilee Party Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni during an interview with a local radio station. Malala dismissed Kioni's claims, asserting they are baseless and politically motivated.
Wale wakina Kioni ambao wanatumwa kukuja kuleta fujo katika United Opposition. Ningependa kuambia Kioni, kama wewe uko kwa United Opposition na uwezi sema one term, wewe ni mole. So kabla mtu yoyote akuja aseme yeye anapinga serikali, unamwambia kwanza aseme nini? One term. Sasa wewe Kioni, enda kwanza useme one term, ndio tujue wewe sio mtu wa Ruto. Anaanza kusema ati Rigathi ni mtu ya William Ruto. Rigiji anaweza kaa na William Ruto kweli? Haizi.
Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.